Hey team, wanted to make a video just because I was out in nature again today. It was a very much smaller park than the state parks that I've been going to, but I was at a small, just like a local park today, and I told myself that I was going to spend all day there, sight unseen. I hadn't been there. And I got there, and it was just a kid's playground with a picnic table. And so it was the second park of the morning. I had said, okay, I'm going to spend the day at this park today. And then I got there, and it was a kid's playground with a bench. And I was like, well, I feel awkward. I don't live in this neighborhood. I'm just passing through, and it was just an arbitrary pick of a park. And so I was like, well, I don't want to park along the road here. And so I was like, okay, we're going to pick this other park. This other park is going to be the one that we stayed the day at. And then it was essentially pretty much the same. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, these are kind of what we're working with here, I guess. So I said, we're staying here. This is it. Then this is what we're going to do for the day. And so it was just a little playground essentially, and in a neighborhood. So again, I felt weird. I was like, just pretend like you do live here and that you're doing work. I was doing remote work, so I had my phone and my tablet out, and I was hooked up to my hotspot and at the picnic table, and then on the pavement, because for a while the picnic table was in the shade and it was too cold, and then it got too hot and my tablet overheated and said, you cannot use me, it's too hot. So it was an adventure. They didn't have a bathroom and they did not have any water, and I found that I did not have any water. So after at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I had been working for hours, and I finally said, you know what, I need water. So I am gonna leave my park that I said I was gonna spend all day at. I thought I had water in my car, but I can't find it. I don't know. It was my little 2.5 gallon thing, and I don't know where I got to, if I left it at the cabin or something. But because I remember I had it at Afton at the yurt, and I don't know what happened, but oh well. So I ended up going and getting water, and then I'm ending the day at a ball field that was right by the playgrounds. This one also has a playground, but it's got this, actually it's a really nice ball field. It's like chained in, and it's they've got a cover over home, and it looked like an official scoreboard. So it's actually like a legitimate, like, do not walk, do not use. This is for probably like a little league team or local league. So it's pretty fancy. But this, I do not see a bathroom there. They must have a restroom here somewhere, I'm sure, but maybe it's in the one of these buildings that's in front of me. I did check, and they were locked out. It was after I had gotten my water from the gas station, and so I was like, oh, now I found out that this ball field probably has a water fountain somewhere. So then I could have just come here and saved myself $2, but I did have to go to the bathroom too. But this could have been a good bathroom, but I didn't see it, so that's okay. It's we could have just gone to the park, but instead of hitting modern world, but I didn't mind it so much. It's okay. So I needed to get gas anyway, and so. But I will say what I have learned is to appreciate the shade. This morning I went into the shade and it was too cold when I was trying to work. But as the day progressed, there was not there was nowhere to sit that was shaded, and it was just hot. And like I said, I needed that water. Otherwise I started getting stir crazy at about 3. And so it kind of makes you appreciate those small things. And I did stick my head in the car, and I tried to be in the car halfway, but it was hot in the car too, and I didn't want to have all the doors hanging open in this neighborhood, and so I did end up opening all the doors in the neighborhood anyway, but it was still kind of warm, and so I just didn't crawl in and nest at the parks, but it does make you thankful for those things as shade and water, so those basic necessities. So my park adventure turned into a playground adventure, and made me thirsty and I had to pee, so there you go. I got a lot of work done though until my phone battery got to like 4%, 6%, and my tablet died. So then I had to stop, and I charged a little bit here in the car, but it wasn't enough to be bountiful for the rest of the evening. So it was just a mess. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye.